And we're coming back to you live from our bedrooms. I'm Zach.
And I'm Sean.
And welcome back to Spicy Nuggs and Smash Bros. The musical.
The musical. Woohoo! Yippee!
Take it away, Sean. The rest of the episode's you.
All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Here we are with my friend Zach and Sean to the end. We're here to talk about some stuff. Who knows what? Not even us. It's Zach with his cute little face. Sean, he also has a face. They're here to talk some random stuff. And if they don't, they'll probably throw up. Oh, yeah.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Can you believe?
That was gorgeous.
Can you believe I improv that? Can you even believe that?
That was impressive, Sean. Like, if that was like in the album, I would like, dude.
Would you be
I would
riled?
complain. I would be so riled.
You would complain?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't. I thought you said you would. I was
Well-
like, what the heck, man?
I mean, listen. I only complain about things that deserve to be complained about.
Okay, give me one. Name one. Yeah, you lied.
Oh. He's on to me.
I knew it.
Who told you? Who told you?
I didn't need anyone to tell me. It's clear from your facial expression in your profile picture.
Dude, you were so right. Oh my gosh, I see it now. What? Hi, Sean. It's been a day or two.
It's been a hot minute since we've recorded. Let's catch everyone up on your life in particular. Go right ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Give us all the dirty deets.
Listen, there was a bear.
Uh-huh.
And that's the end of it. That's the story.
Do you want me to make a song out of that?
Please.
All right, here we go. Let me see. We'll go with this one. Zach found a bear in his lawn. He took it to his friend Sean. They both knew they could die. But then the bear started to fly.
So
Okay.
I'm a little concerned that you know the exact story.
Well, you took it to me, so I was part of it, clearly.
I mean, that's crazy. I have no memory of this story, but like it happened, so hey.
Let's talk about this flying bear. Where is it now, do you think?
Well,
As I
Sean,
miss it.
it's clearly ascending to new heights. It's trying to find balloons right now.
I was gonna say, what if we make this like our Moby Dick?
The bear.
Like our white whale, we're like, we need to get that bear!
So where's the bear flying to, though?
I don't
Like,
know. We
it's
gotta
gotta
go.
be-
We gotta go search the 7 continents for it. We'll just hop in a car. One of us has a harpoon and just go drag.
There's only one problem. If this bear can fly, who's to say about flying to space? And if we're in a car,
Your car can get into space, right?
I mean, if
thought-
there's a big enough jump, of course.
Oh, okay. Then, well, that's just science. What is it? Natural philosophology.
Natural
We build a
philosophology,
jump-
right there.
We build a jump to space for the car. Episode 2.
Breaking the laws of physics.
Is it possible? That'll be our.
Is it possible?
Is it possible? That's our question. Is it possible to break the laws of physics if you want to badly enough? And that's the key.
I'm just like, I'm imagining, like, you know that thing in Bill Nye, so I was like, did you know that? It's like, now you
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm imagining, which is like, is it possible? And then the answer comes later.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Spoilers, Sean. I didn't even.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't gotten that
I mean,
far.
Well, I mean, we haven't even tested it, so who really knows?
I mean, who knows until you try, right? Like,
Exactly.
anything's possible if you believe.
I know the song from Zootopia. It says, "Try everything." So we should. We should try. Zach?
Everything?
Everything. That's what
Okay.
the song says.
Okay, I mean,
And
hey.
it's sung by a gazelle.
Well,
So,
I mean, I've never known a gazelle that lies, so I'm just saying.
do you know the
Must be
gazelle's name?
Don't worry about it, Sean.
Wait.
Fine,
Wait. I need to double check. I need to make sure I'm right about this.
Zootopia once or twice in my life.
Zootopia gazelle.
This
Here
is
we
the
go.
important things we need answers to.
Yeah, her name, get ready for this,
Hit me with it.
is Gazelle.
Wow. I'm
um,
shook. I'm riled.
and her personality, according to her official wiki,
Oh my gosh. You
is
found
kind,
an official wiki page.
kind, loving, and humble. Her single, Try Everything, is the main soundtrack of the film. And she is voiced by Shakira.
I mean, Sean, if you told me you were the voice actor, I would have been fooled. So.
Try everything!
So
I know the song.
Dude, this really has turned into a musical episode.
It really has.
I'm so pleased, and I haven't had to sing it all yet. It's incredible.
We'll get there, don't worry.
Oh no,
Wait, what the fetch?
my improv's not nearly as strong as yours.
So, oh my gosh. So there's a section here called that says role in the film, right? Like what her role was in the film.
Of course.
Right? Down below it, there's a section role in literature, which is weird to me because Zootopia was not a book. But the role in literature section is longer than the role in the film section.
What? Wait, what? What?
So there's an official Zootopia handbook that she's in.
Okay.
There's a Zoo Year's Eve. I don't know what that means.
Don't worry
And there's a
about
skunk appreciation parade.
it. Dude,
All right, I'm done with this. Anyways,
this is what the people are here for. They want to know what
I know.
gazelle is.
All of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, I'm doing a podcast right now.
I feel like that sums up every episode this semester, though. Is
Oh, man.
yeah, we're actually doing a podcast right now.
We have really not been, yeah, yeah, it's been really unfocused. Do you have anything you would like to speak to me about personally?
I mean, not really. I mean, it's you after all.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. Well, I did want to bring up something with you.
Oh,
It's not a big
Sean
deal.
Has important things to tell me.
I don't want to make it a big deal, but I
Of course
hate
not.
you.
Oh, I'm. The feeling's mutual, Sean. It's fine. Don't even worry about it, dude. Like,
My.
I hate you.
That really is the meme we needed to bring back, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate you.
The hatred between us.
Well, if you truly have nothing to talk about, I do have something we could discuss for whatever time we have remaining, if you would like.
I mean, Sean, hit me with it because I have something, but I don't even know if you know what the thing is. So I'll swing it by you at the end of this episode, and if you kind of know, then we'll talk about it next time. How's that?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Good talk.
See.
Glad we had this discussion. Can you stop interrupting me? Like, oh my gosh, Sean. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go right ahead, of course. How dare you? Say it again. Say it to my face.
Okay. Here's what I really want to talk about. Okay. I want to talk about unity.
Okay.
Yes.
So. Sorry, go ahead.
So, okay. So here's what brought this to mind.
Okay.
I was watching a documentary with my family about Mr. Rogers.
Okay.
You know Mr. Rogers. We all know Mr. Rogers.
Well, who doesn't know Mr. Rogers?
Are you Googling Mr. Rogers right now?
No, I was responding to someone else. Don't worry about it. Actually, Mr. Rogers. Let's see if we can find the most beautiful image for the people.
Yeah, for the people. Yeah, put that in while I continue.
Wait, is it? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in so long. Sorry. It's like flashback.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, right? The kids show on PBS.
Start singing the song, Sean. Start singing the song.
It's so beautiful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor.
Hey,
would you be mine? Would you be mine?
I mean,
what?
It's not like I want to or anything. It's look at the wrong thing.
So I was watching this documentary, right?
Yeah, like you do.
And for the most part, the documentary is very just like heartfelt because this man, like his entire life was just like he was a minister, and then he went into children's television, and he just really wanted to leave a good impact on children, let everyone know that they're special and that feelings are okay to be expressed, right? Like that's basically what his whole message was.
Okay.
And so maybe what you don't remember from the show is oftentimes he would discuss very difficult things in the show. He'd talk about divorce and death. When JFK got shot, he talked about that. He talked about assassinations. And, he boiled it down for children to understand and kind of just told them, like, these are like adult things and people are working through them. And, it's just how people feel and things like that, right? So overall, I think most people would say he had a very good impact overall. I think he was a good guy.
Okay.
At the end of the documentary, or near the end, it was talking about his funeral, and across the street from his funeral was a group of people protesting. And so one of his friends, who was like a news anchor or news reporter or something, who was also like in the documentary, people were being interviewed. He said he went over to them after the funeral and was like, "So, you guys just don't like Mr. Rogers? You don't like his message? You don't like," because like one of the things that people were saying is, "Oh, kids are so lazy because he says that every child is special," right? They were blaming their poor parenting on Mr. Rogers, I would say. Anyways, right.
John with some hot takes on Spicy Nuggs and Smash Bros.
Right. So he was asking, so is that why you're protesting? And they said, no, it's because he tolerated gays. And so, like, what came to my mind was, like, Mr. Rogers, right? Yes. Probably one of the most kindest, gentlest people who have ever lived on this earth. Certainly within the public eye. A man who people in times of crisis would literally turn to. They had a news anchor on who said she would, if something bad happened, one of the first calls she made was Mr. Rogers, so she could ask him to tell, America how to talk to their kids about this. Jeez. Right?
Yeah.
Like, literally, someone like this. And he has enough controversy. I put that in quotes because I don't know how much I agree with that, if it's really controversy, but that
have people protest at the funeral.
At his funeral.
Like that. Oh.
Right? So it made me be like, unity. Is it possible? Like, that's... Is it really possible? And not like... And I'm not even talking like the freaking... like USSR freaking we share everything kind of unity. I'm not talking about like single-mindedness. I'm saying we can still have debates. I'm saying we can still like argue. That's fine. But like I think there's a difference between arguing and like fighting or debating and like rioting, Yeah. So I don't know. Is it possible, especially in this day and age? What are your thoughts on that?
Oh man. Oh man. um, I feel like unity is like actually it's just such a topic in general right now, especially within like the political climate and all that nonsense. And I feel like unity on everything is never possible. I feel like people just have such different views of how the world works and like what is right in the world. But I do think that like there are a few things that we all do have unity with, like, which is like example, like everyone knows it's wrong to kill, right? Like we are all unified in that ideal,
or at least a very small percentage lack those morals.
Yes.
And if they do, there's something off about them. But yeah, okay, I follow.
It's like I do think that there are some things that we, most people can be unified in, but when it comes to like, the problem is when we get to opinions, I guess, and I feel like it's just so hard for everyone because everyone has a different opinion about something, and everyone, like even the same event, say like something happens, like there's a car accident, two different people are going to have two completely different stories about what happened with that car accident, and so how can there be unity when there's almost two different stories?
Right. Yeah, I hear I get exactly what you mean. Yeah. Another thing that like brought this, I was kind of thinking about this like all weekend, because I found this artist. His name is Tom McDonald. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's a rapper, and it's not like I just barely found him, and I listened to some of his stuff, and I was like, okay, that's interesting, and kind of moved on. But some of the concepts behind his songs stuck with me a little bit, because what he was very good at doing. Well, let me give you some of his song names. You'll kind of understand what kind of rapper he is. First song I listened to was called "Fake Woke." There's a song called "Straight White Male." There was a song called "No Lives Matter." Okay, so you kind of see what's happening there.
Yep.
Okay.
I picked it up at the very beginning. Let's go.
Yes, it feels very antagonistic, but I didn't actually feel like he was actually leaning toward one side or the other. I think others might feel that way, and a lot of people think he's very controversial. But what I kind of felt like was what he was doing is picking apart inconsistencies within the nation as a whole, within different sides. So he would talk about like Black Lives Matter and how like that concept of a movement is good. And then No Lives Matter came up to almost oppose that, and he was unclear on why that should oppose such a thing or why they would be against each other. And so in the end, because it's two groups fighting, one is Black Lives Matter, one is All Lives Matter, the concept became No Lives Matter because it's just rioting and people fighting.
Right.
That was... Sorry. Did that break your brain?
Well, I think so. I think with unity, the one thing, like, even though I think it's like extremely hard to be unified in a lot of things, I don't think that should stop us from trying. I think that's one of the most important things, is that like we should try to be unified. But that's really interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of times people disagree almost for the sake of just disagreeing.
Yeah.
And that makes it really hard. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What's happening?
Are you arguing just to argue?
Is it me?
Sean, it's always you.
Okay.
I take it back. You're the prettiest peach in all the land.
Thank you.
I got you.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's what I felt was at like the base of like a lot of his music, was just like pointing out these inconsistencies and being like we're still America, like even though there's all these like things pulling up you apart, the only reason we can even have those forces pulling apart is because we have liberties
yeah
from the American Constitution that allow you to think this way. So I don't know. Yeah, I really like what you said though, is just that unity is a difficult thing to achieve, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. And in fact, probably that means it's more valuable, especially with, as we discussed last semester, like how social media polarizes us. With that whole climate where everything has suddenly become, you're either like far right wing or far left wing, and there's nothing in between. You know, you're either racist or you're not, and there's not, like, it's just like you need to remember, like, you know, there's a lot of in between that you don't see online.
Right. Right.
And we need to work together and become less like attacking individuals and more talking about issues, I guess.
Yeah, I think one of the important things as well is to honestly just try to be unified. I feel like that's one of the big things that I feel like a lot of people just, I feel like a lot of people don't care anymore, and they're like, I only care about the side I'm on, and
right.
I feel like that's a horrible mentality to go with, and honestly we should at least all try to be unified. So that's my thoughts.
Sure. Yeah. So I guess what it really boils down to is just basically what you hear all the time anyways, which is like, you know, understand your sources and hear opinions from both sides so you can make well-informed decisions. Right. I guess That's really what it boils down to, right? All right. Well, I'm good. That's all I got.
Well, Sean, you did a great, fabulous job bringing us exactly to the time we normally end at, so I'm so proud of you.
Oh, baby! Oh!
Do you want to bless the people with a song about unity before we end, since this is the musical episode?
Yeah, let me decide what I'm gonna do for that. Let's see.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll stall the people while you do that. Check out our merch store in the link below, and make sure to check out Sean's new hit album coming out next week. And take it away, Sean.
Here we stand, you and I, worlds apart. Don't spit in my eye. You and me, we're a team, and yet we fight.
Constantly. Oh, come on. Constantly. It was right there. Get out of it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm still Zach.
I'm Sean. Yes, I'm still
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Bye. Zach is right. Zach is always right. Sean is wrong. Always very wrong.
Sean is right. Sean is always right. Zach is wrong. Zach is very wrong. Do 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 do.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, are you good?
Whew. My goodness. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Zachary. Would you like to marry me?
I never thought this day would come.
Just kidding, I'm taken. You'll have to find someone else's bacon? Wow.
I do like bacon.
I hope you find that bacon.